I hereby call this meeting to order. The committee is gathered here in sight of the goddess to pass fair and frank judgment. The purpose of this hearing to assess the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Are you? Why are you wearing that raincoat? Uh-oh. No! Ah! Oh, shit. Will you please stop pacing, Detective? You're kicking up dust. But I've swept the floor 3 times already. Then sweep it a 4th. You're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you stand there cool as a cucumber? We don't know for certain that they will. It sure does seem like they mean to. Judge Cavell pretty much spelled it out. She said I would be called to appear before the committee, nothing more. I don't care, I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work together again? I'd have thought you'd welcome the prospect, Detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic. Don't say that, sir. I never heard anyone except the stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? To become a defence attorney, I mean. Because I won't let you. You're Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor, you hear me? To become a defence attorney, huh? The circumstances of my father's death set me on the path to becoming a prosecutor. But I'd only been interested in the law to begin with, thanks to my father as well. And his work as a defence attorney. Gonna keep fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? Sometimes you've got a big decision ahead of you, one only you can answer. You listen, Mr. Edgeworth, I said I won't let you do this. Really, detectives, there's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows? The next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff. You thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment. We're busy here. Come back later. Hi there. Is the prosecutor in? Miles Edgeworth? Look, pal, what part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside, we'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's not good. Your face is red as a tomato. Red face, gritted teeth. Let's see. I said we're busy. That's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. Nothing an injection can't cure. Rub your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much. No thanks, pal. I'm as healthy as can be. And who might you be? Sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself. The name's Needler, Florence Needler. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital. Well, nobody here is hurt, so are you sure you have the right room? Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, those are some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling alright? Suffering from a severe headache? Are you given an injection that'll... I'll be fine, thank you. Can you please just tell me what you're doing here? Sure, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Right here, I'll go grab her. Wait. Too late. Wonder who she brought along. He's here from an hospital. Maybe it's a patient. Someone you cut down to size with trademark rapier wit. What exactly is that supposed to mean? See, that right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. Don't want to send me to the hospital, do you? Surely he's exaggerating. It's the look I always give him and nothing's happened so far.
Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. Well, thoughts?
Thoughts on what?
You don't recognise me?
There's something about her, something familiar.
This had your name on it. I thought maybe...
She really did put someone in the hospital. Don't be ridiculous, detective. Look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, plain as day. Be that as it may...
I'm sorry, what she's trying to say is she has amnesia.
Amnesia?
Yeah, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. You got to feel for them.
Do I though? That's quite a lot of sleep if you ask me. Well, tough break. Don't you worry, alright? Since you had this card, that means you must really know Mr. Edgeworth somehow. Just sit back and we'll take it from here, right, sir? At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity.
Really? You will?
It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss. You're as good as healed. Let's not carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, not a miracle worker. Where do we even start? Do you remember your name, miss?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday.
So she's only been in the hospital for a day?
No way, that's amazing. How'd you figure that out so fast?
How can one person be so emotionally draining?
They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through his stuff to see what I could find.
Did you find anything apart from my business card?
Nothing with her name or home address. Wait a second. She was wearing this. A pretty unique design, right?
This pin. What the heck? The Yatagaratsu pin. Does that mean she can't be? Kay, is it really you?
Kay?
It's you, isn't it, Kay?
I'm Kay.
Come on, Kay, you really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy. That's what you always call me.
Gummy. But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now.
What the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. Being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're nothing like her. Careful, detective. We don't want to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Nobody's wrong exactly, but...
What kind of person was I before?
First of all, your full name's Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy, and you're a great thief.
A great thief?
There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their Excuse me. Don't know where this tickles come from. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their dressers or vaults, and Deal? But that's so awful for those people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
I don't think that did her much good, sir.
It sure explains one thing. These gloves, they're the kind of person... It's just the kind of thing that...
English.
Look at these gloves. They're just the kind a person like that would wear.
Hey, that outfit.
This is what she was wearing when they found her. We have to get her to change out of it and put on hospital clothes. That's why I have them.
There's something on this part here. Just something to do with how Kay lost her memory.
I'll send the outfit to forensics later, see what they can figure out.
Please do, Detective.
They really are some fifi clothes, huh? I'm a criminal.
You may be a great thief, but you've never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we're going to leave it there for now.
Is that for somebody who protects people? Is it a hero of justice's pin?
No, it's a prosecutor's badge. I believe you're thinking of an attorney's badge.
I am, but it feels warm somehow. Like somebody I know used to have one. Somebody important.
Her father was a prosecutor. I suppose perhaps she's recalling flashes of her childhood. This is the pin Kay always wears. Shaped like the mark of the Yatagarasu. It's very eye-catching indeed. I can't imagine any thief other than Kay would want to wear it.
I'm sorry, I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, oh, how do I put it into words?
You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant.
I am? A prosecutor's head of some sort of great thief network then?
Not quite.
We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was the pin the only item on her possession when you received her, Nurse Needler?
There are a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be of much use to you.
I'll be the judge of that. Can you please show them to us?
Alright then. In no particular order, I present...
A jammy ninja mask? Was she at a show or something?
A letter, and it's addressed to Kay. Next, a ticket stub, and finally...
A fake flower. The kind people use to spruce up. The kind people like to spruce up the bathrooms with too.
Is a corsage, Detective. They're usually worn by women.
And that's it. Anything useful in there?
Kinda hard to tell, frankly. I'm not really seeing a connection between any of them.
I should take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance.
This is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? We can't just let her stay like this forever.
Calm down, Detective. I have an idea.
You do? I knew you'd come to rescue, sir. So, what is it?
Look closely at the ticket stub.
For the viewing platform on top of the big building.
The big building? You know the place?
Everybody knows it's silly. It's the hottest date spot in town.
They say if a couple holds hands when they're up there, they'll stay together forever.
This is yesterday's date, and the ticket's only valid on the dates as specified. Plus, it's a stub, which means she's used it, right? I think it's a distinct possibility. Shall we go and see what we can find?
Nah, just like that.
The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps.
What about your thing with the committee?
It's not for a little while yet, we have time.
Great, so can I leave Kay with you?
That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay?
Of course not, thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay? I can come running with a syringe or free, whatever you might happen to be.
Yes, thank you. I doubt we'll be needing that particular service. Now then, Detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. So according to this pamphlet, the big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform on top's the only bit open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They're handing them out for free in the ticket area.
How very kind of you, Detective. I think it's time we headed inside. Look out, the big building's about to fall!
Huh? We've got to do something!
Please, I'm begging you, stop. It's no good without fresh milk. My forces aren't getting through to him.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Stay calm and talk to me, kid. Cut, cut, cut. Wait, that's... It is! It's Penny and Cody!
I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. Could you please,
Oh yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective...
Oh, sorry. You really had me there for a second.
Yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions. Sorry. Oh, gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down? That's good.
I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Wow, get a lot of that view. Feel the sun on your face.
The wind is very strong up here.
That's okay. You just stand behind me and Mr. Edgeworth here. Both more than big enough to keep the breeze away.
Speak for yourself. Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encouraging her to talk will help. Kay, please, any thoughts or feelings that come to mind might be a clue we can use.
Alright, Don't know if this will be of any help at all, but... I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. It's so high up and the wind's so strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry.
No die, sir.
Sorry. I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I can't remember.
You have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Listen, sir, maybe just this once, try not to be so intimidating, alright? At the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her. Nobody asked for your opinion, detective.
Hold it!
This ticket stub says otherwise.
I don't remember. I don't remember coming here at all. I can't even imagine wanting to come here.
Hold it!
Kay used to love places like these, though.
But am I really her? I feel dizzy just looking around. I don't think anyone should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell, or a child? It isn't bad thinking about.
There's a fence around us and it's plenty high. There's no need to worry.
If you say so.
Hold it!
If nothing's coming to mind, just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all?
Let's see. Cherry blossoms.
Go on.
I was standing under the cherry tree. I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining, I remember now. There was a red something.
So it was raining, she was under the cherry tree, and she saw something red from where she stood. What?
Was it something I said?
No, but if you could add that to your testimony, we can explore it further.
Hold it!
This something red, can you tell me any more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just a red thing. It's all I can say.
What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps?
A stand. Red concession stand. Yes, I think it was that. Someone's walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
It's alright. You just add what you told me to your testimony.
Hold it!
The standing question is the one behind you, correct?
That's right. I remember the red colour. The person walking toward me beyond it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree.
Tell me something, this person you keep mentioning, could you not see their face? Or did you simply not know who they were?
Sorry, I'm just not sure.
All we have to go on is a person walking around her from beyond the concession stand. And the fact she saw this from beneath the cherry tree.
Hold it!
It doesn't have to be related to how you lost your memory, but if anything floats up at all, just say it.
Really? Let's see. The cotton candy from the stand there. I don't know why, but it just came to me.
If you're hungry, you only have to say, "You want cotton candy? You got it, my tree."
Thank you, it would make my day.
I have to get something out of her somehow. Maybe if I press her a little, I can shake something loose.
Objection!
Alright, Kay, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Okay, I see a man in red. He has these deep lines in his brow, and he's putting a lot of pressure on me.
She's not talking about me, is she? I'm not sure that piece of evidence has anything to do with her statement, sir. I think you might be right. Just take another careful listen to her testimony.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Kate, I'm afraid there's a contradiction in your testimony.
Contradiction? Because I can't remember anything? Even still, I just can't see how the piece of evidence is related to anything.
Neither can I.
Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm fine, Kay. You don't need to worry about me. We'll get your memories back, I promise.
Objection!
Does this remind you of anything?
What is it?
I believe it might be related to what happened to you. Come on, sir. Poor kid's amnesia. Can't go throwing curveballs at her like that. But it's not as closely related as I thought. She's already trying her best. Stop pushing her so hard. You're right. I'll try and think a bit more before I show her something again.
Objection! Hold it!
Could you not see their faces, or did you simply not know who they were?
Objection!
Fuck me! What's the answer then?
Oh, it skipped forward, didn't it? Whoops. Okay.
Objection!
There we go. Idiot. What a stupid waste that was. You see, you saw someone over there beyond the stand, and that they were walking towards you?
I can see them getting closer.
Are you sure it wasn't a ghost?
No, it was a person, I'm sure of it.
From where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have been floating in mid-air, hundreds of feet above the ground. How on earth could it have been a person?
Ah! I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody read the stand. Somebody read they were on the other side. They were walking towards me, getting closer and closer. And then they... Ah!
Kay, what's the matter? You're right. We're here. Whatever it is can't hurt you.
I was pushed and I fell by a person in a red raincoat.
A person in a red raincoat who could walk on air? And who supposedly pushed you off the building? None of this makes any sense, not least of which, nobody could fall from that height and survive. Attention everyone, please stay right where you are. What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in? Yes, sir. A body's been discovered here in the building, sir. A body? Whose body exactly? Not sure. Still working on it. What we do know is the victim's a young woman. Her name is Kay. What the blazing? Wait, this room. Officer, isn't this... Yes, sir, the trial chamber for the Committee of the Prosecutorial Excellence. So it's here now? I knew they moved out the prosecutor's building. I had no idea they'd come here.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, and Kay too. How are you doing? Is Kay feeling any better?
We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be?
This is my grandma. Hold on a second. Name's Hilda Hertz, Sonny. And who the heck might you be?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name Hertz. Is she...
Yep, director of Hertz Hospital.
This old woman is head of a hospital?
Don't you old fogey me, you damned reprobate.
How did she do that?
Sounds like you got a big deal, ma'am.
Oh, that's not wrong at all. Him? He's the one looking after the girl, the one with amnesia.
It seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert.
Want me to fix those brow furrows of yours, Sonny?
Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
You sure you want me to say that, Grandma? All right then. Now, I don't got a damn thing more to say to none of you. Go on about your business, you hear? As long as that business don't involve messing with the deceased body, I got work to do.
Wait, please, we're...
Not a damn thing, I tell you.
You can't talk to us like that. What gives you the right, eh, pal?
Didn't I mention? Grandma's also a coroner. She's in charge of the case, which means... Ow! It means exactly that.
What do you mean, exactly what?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me.
I feel like I'm trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape.
Well, we've got a body to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care.
What the heck is her deal?
What does it matter as long as we have permission to investigate?
What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
Well, what will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? All right, let's get to work.
That person over there's called Kay, right? Surely that means I can't be the Kay you know.
That's what we're looking to figure out, but don't worry. You're the Kay we know, I'm certain of it.
Thanks.
A Kay who lost her memory and a victim who shares her name, both meeting their respective fates at the big building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our Kay's memories. I'd stake my life on it. Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room. Yes, sir. Need a special key card to enter, sir. Interesting. So not just anybody can enter. In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been... Yes, sir, a member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing. The hearing. My hearing. Which would be underway right now if it weren't for this. If things had gone as they were meant to, I'd be standing at this podium right now.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it weren't because someone died.
Although it would have been much harder to investigate had my badge been taken away. Best thing I can do right now for all parties involved is to get to the truth behind this incident.
Yes, can I help you with something? This is quite the room. The big wooden boxes full of books. The person carved out of stone. The sparkly window.
It seems you've even forgotten the names of some everyday objects. Let's try to jog your memory, Kay. Repeat after me. Bookshelves.
Bookshelves.
Stained glass.
Stolen glassware.
Law books.
Lawbreaker.
Goddess statue.
Got this snatched too.
Is it just me or all our mistakes pointing in a certain direction? You were loudly claiming to be my assistant just the other day, Kay. Do you really not remember anything? Does nothing about me come to mind at all?
Maybe I do remember one thing. I remember being on the viewing platform on the roof.
Yes?
You were pointing your finger at me.
Go on.
Asking me questions with a scary look on your face.
That was a few minutes ago!
Wow, poor kid. Literally only memories of you trying to catch her in a contradiction, sir. I'd be scared too. I might even give up there and there. That sure will be the end for me.
If you think that's scary, Detective, just you wait. You must remember Detective Gumshoe, Kay. You and he were very close.
Yeah. Don't I remind you of anything? Remind me of... Wait, I do remember something. I remember Sir Edward scolding you, not just once, hundreds of times.
That's no memory, kid. That's just the joy of our day-to-day life together. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Joy, is it? I must be not doing a good... I must not be doing a good enough of a joy...
Yes, I want to do all of the Ace Attorney series. I want to do it as voice acting practice. What's that? I can't read properly? Surely that won't be a fucking problem.
Joy, is it? I must not be doing a good job of joy reprimanding you then.
And I still fucked it up.
I'll just have to try harder next time. An enormous semicircular desk with seating for 11. Sort of reminds me of a certain legend.
I know the one, sir. The Knights of the, Brown Table, right?
I guess that wasn't it.
The Newts of the Brown Table? Knives of the Brown Stable?
Further and further from the mark, but I'll refrain from rubbing his nose in it for now.
Okay, these seats are bolted to the floor, way too close to the desk, and they all have armrests. How the fuck is anybody supposed to get in there?
It's a statue of the Goddess of Justice.
Sure know your stuff, sir. So, does she dole out blessings or what?
She's not that kind of goddess, Detective. She's a symbol of the sanctity of law. The scales represent justice, the sword retribution, and the blindfold shows impartiality. Let's scour the sea and inspect anything that catches my attention. Let's start with a massive pool of blood then. There's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue. Judging by the amount and how much it spread, I'd say this is where the victim was... Judging by the amount of blood and how it spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed. The body's on the table behind us, sir. How come? I can only summarise the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder. Sorry to intrude. Who's this now?
Ah, sorry to intrude.
Great, my voice is gonna love this.
Who, huh? What's that, Grandma? I know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl. Oh, you two know each other?
It's been too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Mars Edgeworth.
What's she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a prosecutor like myself. These days she's mainly been working with Interpol. I thought she was supposed to be abroad.
Don't look so surprised. They're my investigations lead. I follow, no matter where in the world they might be.
Which means there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes?
You know full well I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring. And I won't rest until it's been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered.
So the smuggling ring is involved then?
That information should be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
I see she means to be as helpful as ever.
Miss Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something. I'm about done here. Scene's all yours.
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind.
I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you, you damned varmint. So need no soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, get. Just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny, it's important. Who are you calling a granny, little missy? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see the body up close or we'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay.
As in, Kay Faraday?
Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us.
I don't know what you're up to, but very well.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
Of course, I expect to receive full explanation when I grill you later.
We owe you, sir. Big time.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy.
Ah!
Well, Grandma Hertz, will you allow them to examine the body?
I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hon, but are you sure about this? I agree with Grandma. Are you sure you're sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to trust the whole word in my name. It's just common sense.
Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps.
Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, you heard her. Trying to get fired, okay?
Don't worry. I'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour.
Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge. Well, one thing's for certain. This ain't Kay. Don't even look like her. I think we know it already, Detective. Our Kay's standing right there, after all. And would you look at that, it's another Mia Fey look-alike. The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Could it be she worked in the offices here in the building? Perhaps. For now, she remains unidentified. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay? I will scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. This book. What the? That's Kay's promise notebook. Where she wrote down the promises she made to her dad. I ain't seen that in a while. Indeed. Never take things from a stranger. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Book of vows made by a child to her father. Always read people with a smile, even people who you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. What exactly is it doing here? I just remembered something Detective Bag told me a few years back. He said something precious to Kay disappeared from the station. What? Erin's went missing from police custody? Detective Bag said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice. What could this mean? Why did it turn up here of all places? You there. What do you know about this notebook, officer? The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It was the only thing of any kind of name on it at the time. So that's how she became Kay. Talk about a red herring. Still don't explain how she ended up with it, though. If only we had a few more leads on the victim's identity. You think this could be the murder weapon? 3-armed candelabrum. The victim suffered from the same number of puncture wounds on the chest. Puncture wounds could have been well made by the spikes. A candelabrum? Not quite, Detective. A candelabrum. A candle holder, in other words. Oh, I gotcha. That reminds me. I forgot to pay my electric bill once a while back. I had to live by candlelight for a month. Who does that in this day and age? Looks very clean for a murder weapon though, doesn't it? Seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point. Think it has something to do with how she died? No, this scar's too old for that. I imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand? Oh, for fuck's sake. She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me? Yes, sir, right away. What's that? Way I know. It's a loyalty card. Probably from a store Ow! It's a key card. Why, sir, why? The question we should be asking is, what does it open? I think that's pretty obvious. There's something pinned to the jacket here. A piece of magenta fabric. Whatever it is, looks like it was torn off pretty roughly. It doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pocket. Nothing except this hole right here. By the look of how the fabric was torn, I think she was pierced by something sharp. Can't keep your coins in there now, they fall right out. Have you never heard of a change purse, Detective? Sure have, sir. Another word for a pocket, right? I give up. Pure white jacket with a red stain on the lapel. This jacket. The buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side. What's the weird about that? Buttons always go on the right now. Not on women's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left. Like I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff. This is common knowledge, Detective. Nothing else seems amiss. Wait, what's this in the pocket? Pair of gloves, also white. They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. If they aren't soiled, then they must have been planted there, right? The victim's hair is caked with blood. Looks like she was hit with something, huh? Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further.
Eureka!
Judging by its appearance, I'd say that the flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim.
Yeah, now you mention it, does look like it's made out of the same fabric.
Indeed, let's make a closer comparison.
The torn edges match exactly. You got a heck of an eye, sir.
If the flower belonged to the victim,
This implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears the flower was turned off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we're seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect. What? There's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine it. This isn't a murderous bar in her body.
nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove an assertion.
For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth?
For better or worse, yes.